Hello, in this video we will analyze the most profitable binary option strategy called martingale. The purpose of this strategy is to increase our profits taking the lowest money management risk. So, let's see how we can profit using this strategy. The overall idea is when we lose our first position to open a second position multiplying the initial investment by 2.5. What we mean by that? For example, we open a position and invest €1. If we lose the first position, then we open a second position multiplying the first investment, the €1, by 2.5. So in this case we will invest in the second position €2.5. If we lose the second position, then we will open a third position multiplying the investment of €2.5 by 2.5 equals €6.25. If we lose the third position, then we will open a fourth position multiplying the €6.25 investment by 2.5 equals €15.63. Let us assume that we win the fourth position. Then our overall investment is €25.38 and our gross profit is €28.13, so our net profit is €2.75. Let us see this strategy in action. In order to use this strategy, we will use the platform of iqoption.com. The iqoption.com, in my opinion, is the best binary options trader, and it is the most reliable. I am using the platform for a very long time. A few words about IQ Options. It's the leading broker of binary options, presenting the world its own modern and user-friendly trading platform developed by a group of leading traders, analysts and IT specialists. The platform is suitable for both professional traders and beginners alike. On the platform, you can trade both classic binary options on a variety of assets, indices, currencies, equities, and the recently popular turbo options of 60 seconds. So, in order to start with the strategy, we have to use some indicators. First of all, when you first enter the IQ Options platform, the chart is on a tick chart. So you go here on the chart type and you press the candle chart. Then we will use three indicators for that strategy. The first indicator is the Bollinger Bands. We press the Bollinger Bands and we see main settings. We leave the period on 20 and a deviation of 2, and we hit apply. Then we see that we have three lines: an upper line, a lower line and a middle line. Here we can change the colors. I usually put the top line with a red color and the bottom line with a green color. I will explain to you why later. And hit apply. Let's talk a little bit about Bollinger Bands. Bollinger Bands are used to measure a market's volatility. This little tool tells us whether the market is quiet or whether the market is active. When the market is quiet, the bands contract, and when the market is moving full steam ahead, the bands expand. One thing you should know about the Bollinger Band strategy is that price tends to return to the middle of the bands in this position. You can see it here. The price went up, and then a little bit down, then again up, and then went down into the middle position. Well, there are two Bollinger Band strategies to consider. The Bollinger Bounce occurs because Bollinger Bands act like dynamic support and resistance levels. The longer time frame you are in, the stronger this band tends to be. With the Bollinger Squeeze, the bands start to squeeze together, which usually means that a breakout is getting ready to happen. On a graph, when the candles start to break out above the top band, here, then the move will usually continue to go up. And when the candles start to break out below, let us see an example here, below the lower band, then price will usually continue to go down. Typical Bollinger Bands, albeit by plotting a 20-period SMA, then plotting a band of specific units of standard deviation, a statistical measure of deviation around that SMA, thus forming a kind of channel. The next indicator we will use is the RSI, the relative strength indicator. We will leave it as it is. What we see here, first of all, what is the RSI? What is relative strength index or indicator? It is a technical momentum indicator that compares the magnitude of recent gains to recent losses in an attempt to determine overbought and oversold conditions of an asset. So, as you can see, on the RSI there are two lines. The first line is 70% and the bottom line is 30%. When the price of an asset overcomes the green line of 70%, that means that the price of the asset at that moment is overbought. And when the price of the asset goes below the 30% line, that means that the asset is oversold. That tells us about the trend. If something is overbought, then we will expect a change on the trend, as you can see here. And if an asset is oversold, then we will expect an uptrend, as you can see also here. The next indicator we will use is the moving average. The moving average now is the white line. So our strategy is, when the price of the asset hits the upper line, then we make a put and on €1. And if the price of the asset hits the bottom line, then we make a call again for €1. So let us see it in action. Now we will wait about the right moment in order to take the first position of €1. As we said before, the first position is €1. The second position is €2.5. The third position is €6.25. The fourth position, €15.63. The fifth position, €39.07. And the sixth position is €97.66. Now we hit the upper line, so we made a put position. Now that the price went up the band, we put the position of 2.5 for a put. We will open a third position of 6.25. We change the time for 1 minute and we open a fourth position on €15.63. We are ready for the next position, 39.07. Now we will expect to make a call because the price actually will hit the bottom line. We made the call. And we have won the bid. Okay, these are the details. So, with this strategy, we have earned 9 euros. Now, we will rinse and repeat the same strategy, starting from 1 euro. We lost this position. It will be okay to open call position. And now we'll have to wait for the circumstances to for the price either to hit the bottom line or hit the upper line. The most important thing about this strategy is to be very disciplined. You will have to wait until the price hits the bottom or the top line and then make your position, make a call or a put. It is very important to be disciplined in this strategy. Now it hit the line, so we will make our position. And we are ready for the next position of 2.5. We took the second position. We are ready for the third position, 6.25, if it will be necessary. You can check also the RSI. The RSI tells us that there is a downtrend, so we will win this position. Yes, that goes down. And so when the binary time of 60 seconds ends, then we will take our profit. Now there it is. Okay, we will do it one more time. This is my demo account. We have started with 1000 euros, and as you can see, we build up our profit, and this is the case for that using this strategy. Again, we are preparing ourselves with a 1 euro investment, and depending the prices, if it hits the bottom line, we make a call. If it hits the upper line, we make a put. And also we are monitoring the RSI indicator to see about the trend first of all, and then if the asset is overbought or oversold. Now we are preparing for the second position, and now we will be ready for the third position. And the fourth position. Change also for the fifth position. Now, as you can see, probably we will win two positions, so our profits will be multiplied, but we will have to wait for the trend to stabilize. It seems that we will lose also this one, so we will change for the minute. Now we will make the call. You can see that the RSI hit the 30% oversold indicator. And there it is, our profit. Okay, that was a little bit anxious, but we will try one more time. We will set up for €1. You can see the channel is a little bit narrow now, which means that we will expect a movement, a big movement. Also, you can see it here. If the channel is narrow, then there will be a movement, a big movement. Also here it is a small change. Okay, now let us make the call, because that hit the bottom line, and we are preparing ourselves for the second position if something goes wrong, and it went wrong, and we make our position, the second position, for 1 minute later. Okay, we are preparing for the third position, also 1 minute later. Yes, we will make the position because the RSI is way under the 30% line. Oops. We are preparing for the €15.63. And we make the call. We change minutes and we go for the fifth position. And we make the call. let's see, it's 97.66. And there's our profit. It wasn't necessary to make the 6th position, so as you can see on the 5th position we won the trade. Well, we have now 1030 euros. So you got the idea about what this strategy is all about. As you can see, in less than 30 minutes we made $30, 30 euros profit. I want you to remember very careful. I want you to be very careful and remember that you have to be disciplined, very disciplined with this strategy. It's not recommended to open a position in this area. It's called no man's land area, because you don't know what the price will do. Keep in mind the RSI indicator also, if it is overbought or if it is oversold. If it is overbought, then you will expect a downtrend. If it is oversold, you will expect an uptrend. And the best thing about this strategy is to monitor if the price hits the top line and if the RSI indicator is above the green line, above the 70% line, or if the price is on the bottom line and the RSI indicator is on the red line or below the red line. These are signs for an entry point. So in the description of this video you will find a link for the IQ Options platform. You can open a free demo account. You can test the strategy first, and then when you are familiar with the strategy and when you have made a good profit, then you can invest your money and trade with real money and this strategy that I've just shown you. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and wish you to get a lot of money with this strategy and with IQ Options binary options platform. See you.